हेलो नमस्कार। खुश रहो बच्चों। आई एम जेवीएन डॉक्टर शाहनवाज आलम, असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर of Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University Jaipur. Today we discuss about most important concept of Indian economy. Today topic is industrial policy. Industrial policy is a document that sets the tone of implementing, promoting, and regulatory role of the government. It was an effort to expand the industrialization and uplift the economy to its desired height. It signified the involvement of the Indian government in the development of the industrial sector with the introduction of new economic policy. The main aim of government was free the Indian industry from the chance of licensing. The regulatory role of the Indian government refers to the policy toward the industry, their establishment, their functioning, and their expansion, their growth, as well as their management. The industrial growth of a country is guided and regulated through industrial policy. Let us understand the journey of various industrial policy. The purpose of India's industrial policy of the government are to maintain the sustained growth in productivity, to enhance gainful employment, to achieve the optimal utilization of human resources, to attain international competitiveness, and transform India to major partners and players in the global arena. The policy focus is on deregulating Indian industry, giving the industry freedom and flexibility in responding to market forces, and providing a policy regime that facilitate the and foster growth within the country industry. The Indian government is feeling the needs for a new industrial policy principally because the present pattern of economic growth is not producing sufficient number of jobs and livelihood in the country. Industrial policy until the 1980s was driven by the theory that government must closely manage the flow of investment into selected industrial sector to nurture their development. This satisfaction with this approach primarily because it stifled entrepreneurship made the government change its approach from 90s toward a free market approach with the expectation that market forces would cause industrial growth to accelerate. However, that did not happen. India manufacturing sector, which should have been a principal driving of industrial growth and creator of job job at 16% of economy since the 90s. The service sector growth, overall job growth did not keep pace with the growth of population. Before the embarking into the detail of new industrial policy, it is necessary to consider what the architecture of industrial policy should be. In other words, start with a picture of forest before the getting into the trees. Therefore, these recommendations for the structure of a new industrial policy for India begin with examination of the purpose and paradigm of industrial policy. The government is expected to formulate and implement a policy to produce more job and livelihood. Job and livelihood cannot be split into the economy by the government. Expect job on the government own payrolls. Job and livelihood must grow out of the economy, and the government must create conditions for more jobs and livelihood to grow, and more productive enterprises to form and grow, so that more job and livelihood grow. The questions before the industrial policy maker: what are the conditions of soil required? What are the nutrition to apply? And which are the way to watch out of? How will they be prevented? Combination of many interventions are required in right proportion to induce the economy, to generate more job and livelihood. An integrated system approach is necessary to development and effect industrial policy, and therefore a whole government approach is required to develop the policy and implement it. This note presents an analysis of forces within the economy, the interactions among which create the conditions for faster growth of job and livelihoods. These are summarized in the. However, in this sector too, the fundamental forces that will be create the condition for the more enterprises and jobs and livelihoods and more economic growth, and the same, therefore sectoral policy can be valuable supplement to industrial policy, and effective industrial policy cannot be merely a collection of sectoral policy. Thank you.